Isingoma Mwesigwa, a member of parliament from the Hoima area, brought up the aforementioned problem when he informed the legislature that it was unfair that administration had opted not to release the paychecks for public employees in Nakaseke district.
Of Nakaseke, reporting that you will not be paying civil servants salaries for December and for December this year until I think mid or end of January. Right Honorable Speaker, even the other day I read a copy of a letter from my cow in Hoima, the same scenario. So Right Honorable Speaker, now that we are here and the two ministers of finance are here,
we have one minister of finance.
Okay.
Yeah. We have one minister of finance, Honorable.
My elder brother, Honorable Kasaija, is here. Can we really know what's happening? Because this is too much.
The State Minister for Finance, Honorable Musasizi, responded to the concern by stating that while it is true that some districts are experiencing pay gaps for the month of December as a result of science teachers' compensation increases, they are currently consulting on how to resolve the situation.
It's true that some votes are finding challenges in paying salaries for December, and I wish to state as follows. A number of votes, especially local government, experienced wage shortfalls in Q1 of this financial year 2022-2023. This was largely attributed to salary enhancement for scientists and secondary school science teachers. As a result, Ministry of Finance, Planning and Economic Development provided additional resources for wage through supplementary funding to the affected votes.
On the other hand, the Deputy Speaker of Parliament and MPs have urged that the issue be resolved right away before Christmas and have asked that the Ministry of Public Service and the Department of Finance return after a short break with a resolution.
Why I still believe public service has a critical role to play. Salary is a statutory obligation. Finance does not have discretion on it. It doesn't. So on issues of discretion, I can agree. But on issues where finance, where we have no discretion, even we here, that's why that part of the budget is protected. We just pass it the way it is. So that one I shouldn't be having a much bigger problem. But let the Minister of Public Service come back here, because the numbers and public service. The other day I told Prime Minister to hand a matter, which they have not. They are forcing me to appoint. I'm being pushed into a corner of appointing a select committee.
Upon their return, the two ministries informed the legislature that the problem of salaries will be addressed as soon as today. Minister Kasaija gave the legislature the assurance that he would personally notify the Deputy Speaker once the salaries were made public.
To err is human. To err. I think there is an English of that English saying in that direction. To make errors is human. And I want to tell this House explicitly now, please release me. I will make sure I will send a message to the Speaker exactly what is happening now vis-a-vis the subject matter we are talking about.
Honourable Minister, go and ensure that what you've committed here is implemented. Please.
Thank you.
Please, listen, Honourable colleagues. Now, Honourable colleagues, just Honourable Minister, let me just assure Honourable colleagues. You see, we are talking about the deadline of today for people to get salaries. Now, the issues we are raising are issues which can be handled even in January. But now we want an emergency situation of helping colleagues.
Contrarily, the head of opposition has warned government about how it conducts itself to the point where Parliament must first step in for it to fulfill its duties.
Are you able to run government that we must remind you that you have a duty to pay salary, to come here and make phone calls? The other day, the Prime Minister was angry with me because I said she runs the government like a WhatsApp group. And this is the kind of thing that a member must rise to say, you have not paid salary. So, oh, let's make phone calls. Hey, are you able to run government? You're not inspired. You are really insipid and you don't inspire confidence. People watching you trying to run government.
The Ministry of Finance has today presented the budget framework paper to the legislature, and it has been sent to the Sectoral Committee of Budget and other committees, which will scrutinize it and will be brought back to Parliament for the whole House to debate on the 31st of January next year. Samula Hanifah, Smart 24 TV, Business Today.